is the best goalkeeper that Nigeria has had?
Is it in both?
Female.
In female.
Falcons. Because we've had 2 very impressive goalkeepers in the past before Nadozie. And Chejine, Precious Dede.
Me, I like to judge from the era I watched. So I'll go with Chamaka Nadozie because I have seen her play a lot of times. 1-0 scoreline was the result between Nigeria and Brazil.
But wait, why are you smiling when you are saying this result?
Because
we lost.
because we lost in a good fashion. That's why yes, we won the hearts. But the unbeaten run for the Brazilians to continue against Nigeria. This time maybe it's a hard-fought one, but 3 points is all that matters.
To be fair, without saying too much, I think a draw would have been a fair result. Based on how the game went in the first half, we're the better side. If we had converted one of those chances, it could have been a different story. But these are the things we always say: fine margins, especially when you are playing against a side like Brazil. You take your chance, and if you don't take them, you get punished.
You know, Sebrone, he was talking about we're supposed to have like a draw in that game, but if you look, and even judging from the statistics yesterday, the game itself, possession equal 50-50. We even had more attempts at goal, 15, 11.
We're shooting from afar.
Shots on goal, they had better, that's 6, and we had 5. I think one thing we really lacked is that clinicality in front of goal. And
is that really what we lack? Because I've heard that said, but we didn't even really create I wanted us to.
Yeah, even the wing backs, Plumtree was.
When we're looking for.
Wasn't in that game.
Yeah, we missed her.
When we're looking for a goal. When we're looking for a goal in like the last 20 minutes and we're desperate for a goal, it was Brazil that were having the ball. We're sitting back and trying to launch counters, and every time we go to the final third, no ideas again. Like I was just so frustrated. Like, what's the attacking plan? What's the plan? Are we going to cross? Are we playing through the middle? What is it? It was almost like Rashidat was playing everything by herself because like
she was completely isolated.
She lacked the support cast. One player that didn't come to the park. I think where we really lost it was at the left. That place was non-existent.
It was not.
You talk about Echejine, she was just playing out of her position. Don't know what she was doing. It was difficult. Iezu that was supposed to be like the 9 there to support, but I think her finishing was quite poor because you look at those 2 good, especially that one in the first half. That should have been buried. And we're at the forefront at that point, and that would have been a big game changer if that had sort of Brazil resulted to go.
You know what is ironic is because before in our preview to the Brazil game, we were talking about how you must start Anoshola because of the presence she brings, and then you look at Brazil. They started a 38-year-old mother. She played 90 minutes. She gave the assist to Gabi Nunes. So now, let's say for whatever reason, Randy feels like Oshola should not be starting his matches, fine, but you can't make 4 substitutions
and not bring
on when we are chasing a goal. You can't justify that.
It was really shocking.
You are bringing in Okoronkwo, Kanu, Onumono, and Payne, and you are not bringing in Oshola.
Yes, the Payne sister, because you look at that game, all we needed was a goal, and we just shared the point, and that was best. That was best.
We could have won
and that was the easiest.
Apart from winning, we could have gotten a point.
On paper, that's actually the easiest team.
Because if you look at, we can't forget Spain came from behind to defeat Japan, and we see how they did it in a very tactical way. They just took over. That possession base, being very calm on the ball, and then you get your chances. And if we could not convert against Brazil, that means it's going to be very difficult for us going for that. I don't know what.
We're not going to see the ball
because if you ask me, yes, people say Asisat
dominate.
Is not as good as she was. Yes, we know that, but then there is something that experience teaches you, and she has seen that at the biggest of stage, and that's why I'm still saying at least
to those people saying as she's only 29.
But if you look at her game time in the Falcons, you realize that the coach himself has been
she's not in form at club level.
But we always know but it was shocking.
That she's not more that special for that bastard. She went to Bay.
My problem was you did not bring her. What's up? I think Vivian Ikechukwu would have also been a better threat in front of goal, because if what's come or what may be, the changes should have been faster in the second half.
I think he made it 46 minutes, removed Ezo, to be fair.
Yeah, but anyway, I just feel it's painful that
my
we
group
not take
was,
those
what
chances.
was the plan? What was the attacking
I
plan?
think the plan was actually clear. We use Ajibade's speed on the flanks to get in, to penetrate from the flanks, and it worked. But if there was someone like Oshola to connect to those crosses, we could have scored
it's
more.
just
if you look
pointless.
at our plans,
every part of the plan has to work.
It has to
like
work.
then you have to see.
You need to use
it's not
the
just
personnel
one part of the
available.
plan. Oh, give Ajibade the ball. Okay, she does this.
Connect with the available players.
I feel where Randy needs to sort of pick up is not always looking at a respectable scoreline. I think we should now learn how to be intentional.
To lose too much.
We have to learn how to be intentional in front of goals, because we did that in the World Cup. It helped us. We drew against them. That's Canada. But this time, in this group, I don't even see a draw coming, because they would have gotten a draw was that game against Brazil.
With that kind of approach, there's an inferiority complex.
I don't think there was any.
No, there wasn't. I think the player gave their own.
No, I mean like the approach by Waldrum.
In
saying that okay, let's not lose too much, or let's not have it.
Not inferiority complex,
but to be fair, you have to give Brazil that in women's football they are up there.
Yeah, but
what you cannot. It's like Nigeria wanting to play Spain and you want to go and attack them. You have to watch the kind of opposition you are playing.
Well, that's Spain. They are world champions.
Yes,
Brazil too are.
No, but we talked about the fine margins. Those fine margins would have been us taking those chances.
I told you before the match that Nigeria was going to, because I believe that there's nothing to be afraid of.
Because even in second half, I think we relaxed too much.
Before you guys, the only person that got his prediction.
You said
I said both teams to score. No, I said both teams will not score. I said both teams will not score. I was the only person that got. But
take your flowers. Take your flowers.
Did you say over 2.5?
No. It's not.
When I said 1.5, he said
no. I said both teams. I said both teams.
No, don't worry. Editor will catch him.
I said both teams will not score. It's there. Both teams will not score, and they didn't score. You understand?
But no problem. Let's give him his flowers. Because that.
Voila, you have that one.
You understand? But after this result now. We can take some positives away that we created some chances. We looked lively, but we could not, make those final, decision making, whatever in the box. What do you think we can do better against Spain, if there is any chance at all? Because as far as
I'm taking positives, I'm wondering where you're going to carry the positives to. Because it's Spain next, you lose. But
the chance, the good thing about it is that there's a chance for us, because if you get a win, like the best loser 2 days, that's.
Don't you think there is this fact to play in our favor, that everybody expects Spain to beat us well, and then they will just play with a free mind?
Which free mind? Waldrum. It's not the Waldrum was saying does not want to lose 7-0, so he would rather just lose his 1-0 and say at least we tried. But I mean, against Spain, we know how Spain like to play. They will dominate. Now, if it was Spain down yesterday against Brazil in the second half, one thing you know for sure is that there will just be a barrage of attacks, wave after wave of attacks. The ball comes out, they recycle it, they go back. Comes out. That is how to go back at a team that when you're chasing like a result or something. But with Nigeria, it was almost like we're happy to surrender possession and maybe just hit them on the counter. And that's my problem. And now we're going to play a team that really likes to hold the ball. What are we going to do? Fight for the ball and play on the counter again? But if you don't have like a clear plan, and of course, the Spaniards know about Oshoala.
Very well.
She has her ex-teammates are there.
You know about Azizat. If you're not playing Azizat in that kind of game, of course, they are not going to be scared of anything. At this point, only maybe Rashida. They know Rashida too.
Rashida as well.
But if you have Rashidat and in attack, something makes them be more wary. You get just knowing that these two people are here. You see it in their game plan that as much as they want to commit and everything, they are wary of these two players. But if you have just Rashidat,
so Zini, a quick one: if Waldrum does not start Oshola in the next match, do you think after this tournament she should call it quits?
No, but normal as a player, you should know when the curtain raiser needs to start. You need to know when to throw in the towel by yourself. You should not let people now start telling you retire or not retire.
Yeah.
But Sisat, I think
like say I've been doing to Modric.
Because if you look at it, you're not really an integral part of the team anymore. And I think the country and even the coach himself has done you a lot of good to have brought you to the Olympics. This is the stage that every player would want to be at, and she has already done. Now you look at the next competition competition that we're having. The next one has to be the WAFCON, and then talk about the World Cup. So WAFCON is next year, and I don't think so she'll be an integral part. So it's not going to. She'll be, if she calls it quitters on international level. I don't think for club. It's quite she still has a lot to still give to her club side. But I think for international level, she should start thinking it and not allow us to, or maybe the fans themselves to force it that she's not doing. But then we would always know that what she brings it to the team. We saw that yesterday without her being on that pitch. I think she should have been influential. I'm not in that school of thought that feels assistant is done. I don't feel that. It's shocking. Exactly. It's just like having no matter how Ronaldo,
it's like
Ronaldo being
saying Super Eagles and you're not starting Osimhen.
Yeah. No, let's even leave
he's not injured. He's fully fit, available for selection.
Osimhen is still playing quite well. I'm just saying, like Ronaldo at Euros, we know he was not doing anything, but the coach. I understand. See what I meant is, I'm trying to put it in a coaching perspective here. I'm not saying for the impact. I'm saying for the coaching perspective. The coach still realized that this player has seen it all, and as long as he's on the pitch, he's still going
experience
to
everything.
Yes, so that's what I'm just saying.
On the pitch, whether he's 50 years old.
So that's the thing, there's still that fear factor. So that's what I'm saying. That's what, because if she had come in, I feel the Brazilian defense would have been a bit rattled. Like,
there were times where they were rattled.
So that's the thing. So I feel I don't know where I'm going to go. I have to be sincere. Against Spain, I'm not
And credit to Chiamaka Nnadozie as well. Like, people were out talking about it. She was so confident the way she was claiming her crosses. You know, in women's football, one thing that we usually see when they make crosses, the goalkeeper, the bravery to come out and catch it. Chiamaka was nearly perfect.
And that goal by Nunes.
She claimed about 7 crosses perfectly. Like, she was so dominant, so calm on the ball. She was even playing out from the back. I loved what I saw from her.
I know we're telling you about her. That goal. No, you can't hold her for any.
You can't hold her for that.
The angle was just too good. I think even Manonua would.
I told you guys matter.
Yeah.
Did she score against us?
She gave the assist.
She gave the
assist. She played very well.
And she brought in that momentum. As soon as she scored that goal, we just lost that because although it was cancelled.
I saw many times when they collected ball from her hand.
Like very
I'm just saying.
But sometimes she gave one of our two players.
But I have to ask a question though.
Yeah.
Who is the best goalkeeper that Nigeria has had?
Is it in both?
Female.
In female.
Falcons. Because we've had 2 very impressive goalkeepers in the past before Nnadozie. And Chejine, Precious Dede.
Me, I like to judge from the era I watched. So I'll go with Chiamaka Nnadozie because I have seen her play a lot of times. Not taking anything from Annie Chejine. No, I'm not taking anything from her. They are still like the template when it comes to that. Their squad, they are always going to be the template for the Super Falcons. But for the fact I've seen Nnadozie play so much and how she has held her own grounds, I think I'll go with that. And you look at it, they even play more games now compared to before, and the exposure and all. I think I'll go with Nnadozie. Even if I see the way I can convert her to Super Eagles, she'll still do well.
Annie Chejile, she's the blueprint. She's the blueprint for female goalkeeping, especially when it comes to Nigerian football and all. And there's this thing about we football fans, we don't want to upset nostalgia. We're always scared to go away. It's just like if they tell you to put Kevin De Bruyne in all-time Premier League discussions, midfield, you're afraid to just slot him in. But inside your mind, you know that you're supposed to slot it in. Maybe you know the truth. So Chiamaka Nnadozie, she's already on a very good path. If she can maintain this consistency for another 2 to 3 years, then I would say yes, she'll probably be the best.
What I'll say about her is that she's one of the best goalkeepers in the world.
Yes.
And that counts for something. Like internationally, like she's recognized, she's doing it at the biggest levels. But we also understand that the likes of Anne did not get that opportunity.
Exactly.
Like the way football is now, so because of the evolution and everything. But I mean, Anne was something else.
She was.
And Precious Dede was very, very impressive as well for a long time. So
and funny thing, like when you see them even till date, you're in awe of what they bring into them. My only pain is that we didn't just see them like find a way to fuse themselves more into the system as long where like even at now we see, like I feel we've been in the Olympics. This player should have heard a lot from them and all of the experiences that.
There's one person I'm looking for that I've not seen in a long time. She was like my favorite player in the team.
Which of them?
Or second favorite, Effiong Ekpo.
Are you sure she was part of those when they had that? There was a dinner that they had for that year set. I think she was also there.
Yeah, she's just not really like in the spotlight.
Let's move on to the main, stuff.
Yeah.
Betting predictions. So Spain, but I know you guys will be scared to do this one.
No, I'm not going to be scared.
You guys will be scared to do this one, but Spain versus Nigeria. Your betting predictions for this one.
Spain versus Nigeria.
Yeah.
One team with A in their name will score. Actually, I think that after seeing what USA
did to Zambia,
4-0 will lose, but we'll fight hard.
The way Zambia fought hard in the second.
I'm sorry to say, but I can't see how we come out of that, especially after seeing the first game and also considering preparations. Let's just say over 2.5.
Okay, over 2.5.
Maybe Nigeria will win 2-1. Who knows? Over 2.5.
Your pick?
Spain, Nigeria, just a straight win for Spain and over 1.5 goal.
Straight win for Spain.
Spain to win and over 1.5.
Wow, that's I'm sticking with the same thing I said first game. Both teams will not score.
So that means Nigeria will not score.
Both teams will not score.
Spain will score.
Spain will score.
So just say Nigeria will not
score. You want to ask, how do we hold? What do we, without the ball, what do we do?
With God, all things are possible.
Yes,
all things are possible. Don't worry.
I believe that.
I believe.
So like in our opening video on Super Falcons, we're rating their chances. You said they would qualify from the group. You were undecided.
No, I said we play 3 games and we'll come back home.
Okay,
she said that.
Did I say they will qualify? I was clear to say
yes,
group of.
Did I say they will qualify?
You said it. You said
they might
qualify. And me, I said in the group of death we are not coming out alive. But so after that first game now, has your opinion changed?
We'll beat Spain. We'll do what we need to do to qualify. We'll beat Japan.
So we'll qualify.
We'll qualify. We might lose to Spain, but we'll qualify.
Okay. So are we making it out? Has your opinion changed?
No, my opinion has not changed.
We are not making it out.
Japan will beat Brazil. We'll be on 3 points.
Sadly, my opinion has not changed either. I don't see how if we can't beat Brazil. I think that on paper, that was the game that we could take something out of it. And if we could not beat Brazil or get a point, it doesn't look good for us at all.
Yeah. Anyway, while we are hoping on God and inshallah to move to the next stage, that's all we have for you on this edition for the Super Falcons show at the Olympics. Make sure you still stick with us while we still give you a lot of betting tips to make sure you have a green time with us. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Ciao.